Good morning, it is Wednesday the 12th of March, it's just coming up to midday, and yeah, I'm just going to go out, do a couple of hours. It's probably going to be until about 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that, so yeah, start a little bit later today, and yeah, well, let's see what happens, so I'll keep you posted shortly. I have got a reservation. I only took it because I hate the way it pesters the life out of you. Because it says it's coming up, oh, you need to be online. I've got 15 minutes to be online yet, but it's still pestering the life out of you. Basically, it's just round the corner, picking up from, it's like 0.2 of a mile away. I'm picking them up. They're going like 6.5 miles towards Chorley way. It's just shy of £15. It says it's a 19-minute job. So, not quite at the pound a minute I was looking for, but you know, it's the dead hours, isn't it? So, I thought I'd take it, get me going. But yeah, I'll go and crack on, and I will catch up with you. So, a quick little hour update. Started before. It was about 1:45, but I had to stop the post office, so technically it probably wasn't about 12, so it's been 15 minutes now. I had that reservation job. Wasn't the greatest in the world, but it was something to get me going. It was £14.48, 19 minutes, it was for 7.2 miles. Took me over towards Chorley. As I was dropping her off at the bus station, there was a job at the bus station, so I took that. It was £3.84, 4-minute job for 0.9 of a mile, and that's it. That's basically been the hour. So yeah, when I came online, after the post office, probably around 12ish, or maybe just before 12. It didn't give me any other jobs because obviously the reservation job wasn't until 25 past. But then it did tell me to start driving over at it's about 1:45. So basically like about 20 minutes of doing nothing. I just drove around in a circle and then headed over towards my first job. So yeah, I'm on £18.32 for the first hour, and I'm in Chorley. Another reservation popped up which I accepted, which is in about 15 minutes, and that is from Chorley, taking me back towards mine a little bit. Kind of gets me back over to the other side of the motorway anyway. So yeah, it was only a smallish job. It's like £7.77 for a 3-mile job, saying it's going to take 7 minutes. So again, what I touched on before and yesterday, it's £1 a minute. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for as like a bit of a minimum, really. So yeah, that's why I took it. I thought I'm over here anyway, and I was more than likely just going to drive back empty towards my kind of direction because I don't work around Chorley. I don't know anywhere around here, but I thought this gets me half of the way back anyway. So yeah, other than that, I noticed one of my 1-star ratings finally dropped off. I've been waiting for it to drop off. It's felt like an eternity because my rating is now 4.99. So there's 496 5-stars, there's 2 4-stars, 1 3-star, 1 2-star, and there was 1 1-star. So the 1-star one has just dropped off. I know it cycles like every 500 trips or something, but it just feels like it's been there forever, especially when it's you know, somebody moaning over nothing. I think that's the woman who left me a 1-star because she had to walk over to the car. Can't remember, but yeah, that's about it. So other than that, I will carry on and I'll give you another update shot. So it's just turned 1:45. That's been crap, to be honest. So I was over in Preston and Chorley, and had accepted that job to try and get me back. So I took that, but again it was basically took me just to the middle of nowhere. It was a little £7.77 job, and then nothing else popped up after that. Like I said, I was out in the middle of nowhere when I dropped this girl off, and then it was probably about 10 minutes from there back to mine. So I went back to mine, needed a wee, seeing the wife for 10 minutes, and I've just come back online now. So basically, in that hour, I made £7.77. So for the 2 hours I've been out now, I'm on £26 and some change. So it's like £13 an hour. So yeah, bit crap really. Just as I came back online, then a job popped up. It was Burscough, which is probably a mile or two away, to Manchester Airport, which is 37 miles, or it's going to take roughly an hour thereabouts. And they were offering £48. I thought there's no way I'm doing that, because like as a private job, I'd probably charge about £70-80 for that. So yeah, it's quite a lot less, almost half the price. And then, just out of curiosity, I went onto the Uber app to book an Uber X to see what it would cost, and it would cost £52 to book an Uber X from Burscough to Manchester Airport. So Uber were basically taking, I think they were offering me like £48.50 or something. Yeah, so Uber were taking like £3.50 commission off that job, which is just like ridiculous. I mean, the thing is, someone's went and done it. I've done it once for them, and I wouldn't do it again. And when I done it, I think I got paid, I think it was about 55, and that was it was on a weekday, and I was driving through Burscough, and it popped up. So I thought, well, I'll take it and see what comes of it, because I hadn't done an airport run for Uber at that point. Went and dropped the guy off there, and then I got a match straight out of there going back to Warrington. So it wasn't too bad, because in the hour I finished, it was like 2 hours, because it was like obviously an hour there, an hour back after I dropped off in Warrington, and I finished on like 110, something like that. So it wasn't too bad, but I'd done a hell of a lot of miles to achieve that. And I'm not going to do that for 48 quid. I know somebody else is, and somebody else is on their way to Manchester Airport now with them in the back for 48 quid, but I'm not doing that. It's ridiculous. If Uber wanted to make better money off it, then charge the customer more. It's at the end of the day, they're just massively undercutting it, because Uber aren't doing anything. They're not bothered. They just say, oh, we'll make £2 or £3 off that job. Give it to numbnuts over there, because he's going to run, he's going to drive for an hour to go and drop these people off. It's nothing to Uber, is it? At the end of the day, Uber is still up. They've still made £3 off you, and you're the idiot that has went and done that big massive job for them for what? Very little. By the time, I mean, and I know I said it in the past, it doesn't affect me massively on the electric side of it, but if you've got a diesel and you've went and done like 40 miles there, 40 miles back, it's 2 hours out of your life. It's 2 hours out of your life, and you've made that 48 quid. So yeah, you look at it and go, oh yeah, I've made 24 quid, but you need to look at like what you spent on fuel, and obviously you've had to pay for the drop off and all that. It's just not worth it. But to some people, they see it as, oh, that's a great job, I've made 48 quid. Or they just can't see past the end of the nose, some people. So right, I'll crack on. Got a little job round the corner, so I'll catch you up in a bit. So it's roughly an hour later, it's about 10 to 3. Just as I finished before, a job popped up. It was literally 1 minute round the corner going in towards Burscough way. So it was £6.82. It was a 13-minute job, because the amount of traffic, the temporary traffic lights that are in Burscough was a nightmare. But it was 4.6 miles. I then got a little job in Ormskirk, £4.99 for 4 minutes, 0.9 of a mile. I then took a job from Ormskirk to Southport, £13.80. It's taken 28 minutes for 11.5 miles. So I know the price per minute went right out the window on that. But it's a nice easy job when you get that, because I don't think you go past like a single set of traffic lights. It's just pretty much just a country lane all the way. Yeah, so it was nice and easy anyway. So I've just dropped them off. So in the past hour I've done roughly 18, I've done like 24, 25 pound in the past hour. So currently on 51.70. What am I on? 3 hours? Got 12. Cut 1, cut 2. Yeah. Done about 3 hours. An hour. Yeah, so roughly £17 an hour, thereabouts. Yeah, it's quite quiet. I mean, I'm still online now. Nothing really is popping up. I'm probably going to stay out for another 1, maybe 2 hours. See what's happening, and then I'll call it quits for the day, I think. So yeah, I'll give you another update shortly. So it's 4 o'clock and I've just got home. It was that rubbish, I couldn't be bothered. After the last update, which was about 2:45, was it? I didn't have another job offer for about 40 minutes, and then I got into Southport and they didn't show up. So I got £3.75. So that was pretty much, I thought, like, I've had enough now. So I phoned the missus and said I'm going to start heading back, this is crap. And then just before I left, I'd done another little £5.84 for an 8-minute job. It was 2 miles, and apparently like the whole of Southport was surging because the heavens opened and it was throwing it down. I thought, so why are we only being offered £5.84 in the middle of a surge? And that was it. So then I logged off. Yeah, so in that last hour, it was like what, 8? It was like £9.50. It was awful. So I got how many hours was it? So it was 4 hours. It's added on some holiday pay top up. So for the duck tax, that's £12.85. It's roughly 62, is it? Yeah, about 62. It works out about £15.50 an hour. So yeah, not the greatest, but yeah, better than nothing. And that's about it. So yeah, just got home, and I will be back out again tomorrow. Try something else tomorrow. So I'll see you then.